Ibigay mo sa akin yung yung tour schedule mo. I-meet kita every other place.
Yun.
Susunod ka.
Susunod siya.
Sino yung sumusunod na yun? Who
Oh
is
no,
that
that's my
weird?
friend. He actually lives here. I'm sorry.
Who is that weird guy following us? It's our first stop. Oh no. So pala, di ba marami pa naman sa Japan na gano'n, yun ang susto na
Talaga.
guys? Di ba?
Marami yung yung like kumukuha ng picture sa trend ata.
Oh, yung
Random.
mga sa skirt, upskirt
Panty.
pictures.
Panty
Lalo na
shots.
sa mga schoolgirls.
Kaya mga iPhone, kaya mga camera dito may shutter sound, hindi mo ma-off.
Talaga?
Talaga, ganong level.
Parang yung bumili ako dito iPhone, hindi ko ma-off ever yung shutter sound niya. Lalo
Shutter sound.
Kahit naka-silent ako or mute, wala. May shutter sound siya.
Wow.
Well,
Live na pala
Okay.
tayo. Speaking of getting recorded, ayan, we're live. Obligated to tell you.
Hey.
hello to our viewers. Did you miss us?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while.
tell
It's been a
Well,
1 month.
yeah.
Hello to our viewers. Did
1
you
month
miss
ata may
us? Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while. Kaya ba last?
Okay. Go DM.
Let's start. Since nandito naman lahat.
Audio seems to be good.
Very
Si Mai!
Yun, si Mai. Nandiyan na si Mai. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, welcome guys. Episode 67 na ng Storm King's Thunder campaign titled The Mind Flayer.
Seriously.
Just, parang na yan, salute sa Stranger Things Season 4. Meron sila episode before na titled The Mind Flayer. I think Season 2 ata yun or 3. So, yun. So, quick recap. So, while having a meal with the yak folk, the party was drugged. Ren, Tuna, and June all fell unconscious. And the yak folk chieftain, Kartakaya, and his two wives, Nahala and Inberu, asked the party to basically surrender. The group refused and a battle ensued. And the party, barely surviving the battle, managed to kill the chieftain and his two wives. The party made their way to what seemed to be an entrance to the fire giant's stronghold, where they found a large contraption in the middle of the area that they are in. There, they also found a staircase leading below the mountain, and Tuna decided to scout ahead as she disappears into the darkness. No staircase.
As I disappeared into the darkness. Okay, cool.
So, taking
Of
me back.
course.
Yeah, par for the course. Yeah, the usual.
for the course.
Ako ba muna?
Okay, so
Pure darkness. I got it.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, so Tuna, how far are you going to descend down the staircase?
Sinabi ko last time, try natin 60 feet muna.
Okay, you descend down 60 feet. Siguro mga roughly it's a long staircase and roughly about 40 feet ahead of you, you see parang it opens up what seems to be a tunnel, but it's the ceiling's high, parang roughly maybe 20 feet high, and you surmise that it's big enough to allow fire giants to walk past without much hindrance. Do you continue?
It's dark everywhere, diba?
It's dark.
Nakikita ko lang because of my dark vision.
Dark vision, yes.
Okay. Sure. Another 30 feet.
Okay, you head and you're about...
Can I do it stealthily?
Oh, sure. Roll your stealth check.
Can you?
Can you?
May I?
Chaotic.
May
Are,
I
We'll
are,
find
try?
out.
are you riding your broom or are you walking down the stairs?
I'm riding Vroom. Malaki
Okay.
naman siya, di ba? Malaki naman to. Ay,
Make
shoot.
your stealth check with advantage.
Walang,
Advantage?
With
wala bang
advantage.
sound si Broom kapag ano, like tambucho.
Alam mo,
Brrr.
alam mo,
Brrr.
pinag-akin ng broom.
Brrr. Pag nag-idol.
Umiilaw pala na pagkaliwa-liwanag ng broom. Habang lumipas.
Inis.
Nag-iwan at
Ayan.
rayas of light. Habang,
22.
okay, so, make a perception check.
Perception.
Mm. Okay. So you are about 10 feet. You reach you're about 10 feet from the end of the staircase leading to the tunnels. Tunnel. And you faintly hear the sounds of picks striking stone.
Picks.
Picks.
So parang may nagmamine.
Yep.
Ah. Pero wala akong nakikita. Is
From
it
where you
like,
are.
so staircase,
It's really
um,
safe. Tapos pag sa dulo ng staircase may parang opening to what seems to be tunnel.
okay.
And
Isang,
from
isang, isang tunnel lang yon.
isang tunnel lang.
Okay.
And from where you are, you could hear the sounds of hitting stone. It's faint. You can hear it. You're not quite sure how far it is. It's tunnel siya, so it could be echoing. It could be
Okay.
far. It could be quite not
How,
that far.
how far away am I from the group? 90 feet na, no?
90 feet.
Sige, I'll do another 30 para 120 feet.
Okay, you move another 30 feet, and you're now
Yes.
inside that tunnel.
Uh-huh.
You could see around you, below you, you could see a few broken picks and some shovels scattered.
Uh-huh.
The passageway seems to be parang ano. So parts of the passageway are partially climbing up. Parts of it are parang partially going downwards. So it's kind of hard to describe if you're. It's kind of hard to determine if you're heading down further down the mountain or not. But you could see, the sound of the picks is getting louder a bit.
May dark vision ba si Tuna?
Meron.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, sige, I turn around and then fly back towards the group. And then
Okay.
I tell them what I heard. But I also tell them that so far wala pa akong nakitang ano, any creatures, just the sound of sticks hitting rocks, and that's it. Yes. Para lang may idea kami what to expect. So I think there are miners somewhere down there. I'm just not sure what kind of creatures are mining, but yeah,
Can, so Bev's like, does anyone can anyone try to look at the footprints to check what kind of creatures are here
Here? May footprints ba here where we are right now sa taas?
or signs of any signs of life here, like giant sized ba to or
Saan kayo nakatayo right now?
Hmm.
Eh, you take a look, make an investigation check. Whoever's checking for footprints.
Sure.
sure
23.
23.
Nice. Clark.
Okay, from what you can tell, recently no one has passed through the area that you're in except for you guys. All you can see are your own footprints and the goats.
Hindi ko nga pala. MVP goats!
Goats.
Goat,
Goat.
goats. Well, maybe, we have seeing everyone is a bit beat up. It's still morning pa rin, DM? Or after mga
Yeah,
mid-morning
yeah.
or...
You,
Okay.
you could from your area you could hear commotions coming from the area where the yak folk were.
Yeah nga pala. Hinabol pala tayo pa. We were chased inside. They still know we're here. I'll say maybe it's better if we, yeah, I guess it's better if we try to go down as as silently as possible and try to, well, and at least try to look for a hiding spot where we can, I don't know, maybe short rest because we're
Yeah,
we're a
sounds
bit
good.
all of us are a bit all of us are a bit beat up. A lot beat up.
Sabi nila, not just a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, how about it?
Mm,
Nice, still
well,
fine.
sabi nila, no,
So, yeah, maybe she can continue
we don't know how many yak
exploring.
folk are still alive, so maybe we have no choice but to go down.
Oh, okay. Oh, may isa palang goat tayong kasama.
Nga
Parang
pala,
pwede
no?
ako inspiration ng conjure
Ah,
animals. 1 hour ba yan?
Yata.
Last Contra Animals na yun, di ba?
Yes.
Ni
oh.
Sid, 1 hour
For
duration.
2 na, pero I
For
mean,
June,
June can spam them eh.
Yeah, pero who knows, maybe this is a different, like, contractual lang sila. Tapos ito na yung last no.
ibang shift na.
Contraction.
Iba, ibang pool sila. Hindi sila yung regularly employed na goats.
Endo na.
So might not able to see them again.
So what
That's
do you
so
guys
No.
wanna do?
May
Go into
nakita
the
ba ako dun na na
uh,
any
do you wanna
area na
try?
pwedeng mag-short rest dun sa baba?
Not from just heading 20 feet into the tunnel. 10. Ano ba? 10 feet into the tunnel. 20 feet into the tunnel.
Yeah, sige. Kahit man lang siguro makaabot kami sa baba ng staircase. Kasi up to there, nakaabot ako, di ba? And it was safe. Safe.
Okay. He's
Or
dying.
do you wanna try to pull the lever?
Ay, may lever nga pala.
Oh, 'di ba itong large contraption thing na nasa likod ni Ray. Parang sige,
Hehehehe.
fine. DM ka na yan, no? Wait, hindi pa natin technically na-investigate to, 'di ba? Okay. Wait, parang may open space dito. TM, I will Wait, damn it. Can we hear the yak folk outside trying to get inside this space?
You're not quite sure what they're doing, but yeah, they're very quite noisy outside. Maybe they're
Can
regrouping, or they don't know what to do.
can Bev try to make sense of like what the lever will do based on her extensive knowledge of machinery?
Does Bev have extensive knowledge of
We can what does she
Has
have to roll?
extensive knowledge of kitchen machinery.
Machinery, yeah.
Roll your wisdom check, Deb.
Alright,
Disadvantage.
wisdom check. Wisdom lang diba? So I just click the wisdom. Hold on. Here it
Yeah.
goes. Alright. So Bevis, yeah, with this score, she really feels confident.
What did you get?
I
Parang
mean,
wala
with
pa.
this score, I mean, wala pa.
Ah,
Wala pa ba? I just
Wala pa.
wala pa.
roll it again.
Come on.
Ayan.
Oh, yan.
Fun!
Nah.
With that,
18 isn't bad.
you're fairly confident that nothing bad will happen if you try to pull
Oh
the
no.
lever.
She pulls the lever.
Oh shit.
Okay. So,
Passing tuna
Beverly
this time!
and Gia
That was
It's
quick.
like nodding her head. Pull.
pulls the
Mhm.
lever. You guys parang wait maybe 5-10 seconds. Oh, uh, technically, it's not silent. You can hear the sounds outside. Nothing seems to be happening until the wheel,
There.
it starts to turn and it's kinda bringing up something. Parang you can
What?
hear like tuk, tuk,
It's
tuk,
an
tuk.
elevator!
Oh, it's bringing up something?
Yeah, it's
Please let
kind
it be an elevator.
Crap.
and maybe it takes how long does it take?
Teka, so pit itong bilog na to?
Pit.
Tama ba?
It's a pit.
Okay. Okay.
Yakpo Village number 9. How long does the elevator take?
It is an
Mm,
elevator.
it is an elevator. And okay. So you hear it starts to parang the gear starts to turn and seems to be something seems to be making its way up.
Crap,
And
crap, crap.
yeah, about 30 seconds it stops and then it
Wait.
starts
Oh, wait,
again.
sige, I'm sorry.
So parang ganun siya. Every 30 seconds it stops for a while and
Oh,
starts
my floors!
uh,
May sumasakay. So yung lever yung parang going down, ganun.
May
um,
sumasakay!
Oh,
Okay, go
crap.
on, DM.
how long do you wait?
Oh,
You wait for it to complete it to get reach
Shit.
you guys?
Um, can we hide? Shit. Can we
Where are you
hide
guys?
dun sa pababa, yung dun sa small
So
stairs pababa?
here?
Bev
Yeah?
takes a peek at the pit. So she can see anything, no, since human siya.
No, you can't see anything. You can see the chains heading towards the pit, and then at some point it starts to disappear from view.
Ay wait, meron siyang goggles of night. 60 feet.
Oh, 60 feet. Okay. Okay, you can see from 60 feet, pero it's way past it's past your parang it's way
Yung range,
the,
okay.
the range niya, it's way past what
So,
the
meaning, whatever the bottom is, wala ding light source dun.
uh not from
Okay,
where
Bev
you are.
dives. Bev dives into the pit.
See, this is what happens when we take a long break between sessions. Players
And
go
how far did
crazy.
you let yourself fall until you reach the ground? Or do you fly?
Hindi, she flies. Pero to
Okay.
conserve yung to conserve yung stilettos of flying. She just
Siguro,
Yes.
siguro at the rate of your falling, it just takes a few seconds and you just see a platform being raised up by the chains. And
okay.
you
So as
activate
soon as the platform sees within 60 feet, she will turn on the boots, ala parang
okay.
Iron Man or
And
something.
and you land on the platform. It's empty.
So it's empty. She doesn't land, so she's not that stupid. to
Really?
to so just to check, okay, kung if she doesn't see anything interesting, she will head back, I guess.
Okay.
Pero on her way up, does she see like any other floors or whatnot?
You could see. You wait for it. Every certain intervals, the platform seems to stop, and there seems to be like a tunnel leading somewhere.
Oh, so ilan?
Like,
How okay, she tries to keep count kung ilang tunnels yun. Until
um,
the
there's a lot from where you climb up, uh,
what?
and you
Okay.
probably lost count.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, probably. With this intelligence score, she will lost count. Okay, so she just reports back and tells the group, don't worry, it's when I left it, there was no one there, but there was lots and lots of floors other than this one. So we seem to be
Oh,
at the top floor, no? Tama ba?
Ah, ah.
oh.
Do you wait for it to?
But
Yeah, Bev will just kind of perch at the top of the the top floor, waiting for the and then trying to see if anyone tries, if anyone will be there, no, once it comes up.
Actually, correction. Actually, you count and you count like probably 12 stops from where you are.
oh,
From 60
oh
feet
Okay.
Lord.
From where,
below,
uh,
12
sorry,
stops.
not really 60 feet from where she fell. So she jumped and is only activated flying when she was about to reach yung
Yeah,
platform.
so parang around 12 stops, tapos so parang 10 feet in between,
Uh,
ganun.
and from the time that the platform was moving up, you count. I guess Ray would have told you after you said 12 stops that it was about maybe like 3 stops at that point.
12 stops.
Yep.
Should we
And
choose one random floor to hide
15
in?
stops in total. So 3 stops before tumalon si Bev and then 12 stops yung nakita ni Bev on her way down, on her way back up. What do you wanna do?
And she Ray is hesitant to use that big elevator because it sort she feels like it'll announce their arrival, and she doesn't really want
Yeah,
at least anyone to
yeah,
know but they're there.
yeah.
So
That's a literal fish in a barrel situation.
yeah. Or but it might be a it if but it also might be a good thing because if we have it go down, then they might think that we are riding the elevator, but we are actually sneaking, down the stairs. So maybe that's good too.
Sabi nila, or
Yeah,
maybe
we
they
can
want
put
us to, they may think that they want us to think that we're thinking of
Ah!
instead of waiting in the shaft, they might wait for us in the tunnels.
I clap I clap my claws at Ren's shoulder. Stop. You're hurting yourself and me.
Point.
Stop. But yun, Ray will vote for going down the stairs.
yeah, kasi it's easier to go up, no? Once
Eh.
you
I vote for going down the stairs as well. I've heard so many bard tales where the adventuring group went down the elevator and there were a lot of enemies waiting for them when they before they jumped out.
Kind of stories did you hear? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so what I said, like up to the bottom of the stairs, it should be safe, but moving forward, I can't guarantee anything. But I think it's better than staying here exposed and waiting for
True,
those
true.
Yakko to
yeah, and
catch us.
the sound of the picks might help with
Cover our
sneaking since
tracks.
maigid. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh,
Ew.
let's
You
go.
go down the stairs.
I guess.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you head down the. Do you have a light source? Who turns on the light?
Ray will
You're not.
activate the thing in her shield. The hell, except
So
yung gem
Ray
of
is
brightness sa shield niya, she'll activate it so may light. May
Light up the
flashlight
whole
kami.
channel.
Yeah.
yeah, light
Yeah.
up the entire tunnel that you're in. Ray is in front.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Bev can stay ahead since may dark vision siya. Like ahead of ano ba yung range ng light?
60 feet.
30 feet bright, 30 feet beam at time. Parang ano.
Gem of
So mga 90 feet.
brightness.
Man,
Uh,
I think 30-30 usually.
uh, 60 feet.
Confirm. 60 feet. 60,
Yeah.
60. Oh, 60, 60.
Hindi, 30 lang pala. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Hindi, 30 foot bright, 30 dim.
30-30. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
30,
Yeah.
30.
So Bev will stay 60 feet ahead outside of the light para
Para
may ano.
we know where we know where we're stepping para
Na hindi agad
we can.
makita yung light sa atin.
Okay. Si Ren kinda falls behind para din sa ano, mga sa within the 30 feet dim light si Ren nag-stay.
Tuna will fly at the back para kita niya yung sa likod just in case kasi may dark vision siya. So,
Okay, sige. And then I guess si XI right next to Ray. Okay, so you head down sa tunnel and you reach yung tunnel entrance na sinasabi ni
Teka,
Tuna.
Asan si June?
Si Jun pala saan? Tabi ni Ray.
June, saan ka June?
June? June, you're so quiet, June. Are you conserving your strength? June,
Ano siya? Nakamute
nakamute,
si Mai sa
nakamute
Discord.
siya. June.
Ay, you
Okay.
can mute.
June
Yan,
follows Ray.
Okay, so
Okay.
it is Beverly, Ray, then Jun, then XI, Ren, and then Tuna.
Yes.
Terms of marching order. Okay, so you head down the tunnels, the staircase, and you reach that tunnel part. Just like what Tuna said, there was quite literally nothing on the way. So what do you get? You head inside, further inside.
Yung further inside, wala pa rin light.
Walang light. So there you are.
It's like, does Bev see any potential resting area na out of sight?
Right
Where we
now
can,
in that area where you are, there's no. You could rest there, but you don't know that the yak folks are probably maybe right behind you, or you don't know. And it's parang there are two places you need to defend: entrance to the tunnels and yung staircase up.
okay,
And
if there's
parang
nothing yet, then we can continue looking.
nasa main passageway pa kayo parang.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you continue inside. And every now and then you see, like what I said earlier, a few broken picks here and there, shovels scattered, and you see the tunnel kind of climbs a bit, but then it descends further. So you kind of get the feeling that you're heading further down the mountain and up. At some point, you start to see some tracks,
Tracks?
like mine tracks or carts.
Tracks. Okay.
And you see several empty carts resting on the track. If you make your way further down,
Mm.
uh, what do you do? At this point, you could hear faintly. All of you can faintly hear yung hitting stone, and you could sometimes hear sounds of rocks being shoveled into some carts. At this point, parang you don't even need to make a perception check. You can just hear it, but it's faint. But you don't need to make an effort. Do you follow the sound, or do you try to find some place where you can rest?
Um,
Rest muna.
Rest muna.
Mukhang, yeah,
Okay,
the state of the
so
people.
since Beverly make a meron ka bang survival?
Aha, wait.
Do
Wait
you
lang.
have
I
survival?
just had an idea. Meron siyang sariling character sheet. She can do something eh.
Oh,
Sa
Huh.
as a consult the spirits. Okay. Okay. She can cast augury or clairvoyance.
mm.
Can she like use these? Like consult the spirits basically. Um augury.
That help?
Will that help? So wheel and woe ito to
Wheel for good
yung
results, wheel for bad results, wheel and roll for two, good for voting.
clairvoyance. Ang isa naman ay ito parang ang clairvoyance ay
Okay, so parang it's basically consulting if you want to do this, what might happen. Clairvoyance is just creating a sensor, invisible
so
sensor.
parang siyang so
Parang
ano pinagkaiba niya sa ano yung laging ginagamit sa critical role? Scrying.
scrying. Scrying ata,
Di ba pang more of location ang scrying?
Clairvoyance is target. A point in range. Range is 1 mile. Limited ang clairvoyance. Within 1 mile lang.
ang scrying kasi,
Ang
range.
scrying, ano eh, kahit anong
Oh.
place eh. Walang
Uh,
limit at. Walang range limit.
it's on the same plane and it's a creature.
Oh, creature. Ito, location pero within 1 mile ang clairvoyance. So can she just
Mm.
like, kasi she can use augury.
What do you wanna do? What do you wanna consult? Kung augury, it's like,
Okay, isa lang magagamit. Either augury or clairvoyance. Ang clairvoyance ay okay. May gamit mo siya yung sige. So since they are kind of after a while, no. So can she just identify a spot? Tapos she will consult the spirits using augury if it's okay to rest there.
okay, roll your survival.
Ano? Roll
Yeah,
survival check muna. Okay.
survival check mo lang. Let's see if you can find a spot where you might
All
potentially
right.
want.
Yeah, she believes that she's very good at this, with her uh she's an adventurer. She's been doing this for a while. So like as a mother, she knows to identify safe
Okay. You
confidently ano.
heard you head further inside the dark tunnel, and you keep an eye out for like any veins that might lead away from the main path where you're currently walking on, and you find one. do you wanna consult if this would be a good
Yeah. So she kind
place?
of
So what do you do? How do you cast your augury?
mm, so she okay, okay.
Parang nakaraiden you could like use sticks, gems,
Without
sticks with gems, or like dragon bones or bones. Maybe not
pero ante
dragon bones.
without using a spell slot or material components. Eh.
Ah,
So I guess she just brings she just sits down and kind of in a meditative pose and uh ano ba meron siya? She brings out like her yung may tokens I think may siyang tokens from her ancestors or something na like a doll talaga no or
Scary.
let,
It's so
mm,
scary.
said that. She sits down,
let's
brings out a pot,
Voodoo doll.
like my like can I say all this time meron siyang maliit na like pygmy skull or something.
Oh my
okay,
gosh.
okay.
that that
So
that will that that will be the ano yung focus nung pagko-consult with the spirit. So she kind of
so you see Beverly sits down on the ground. It takes out this pygmy skull that you've seen, I would say, for the first time since you've been traveling with her, and she kind of meditates a bit, and you stay silent, keeping an eye out if for any danger that might come, and you suddenly get surprised as Beverly's eyes opens and it's all white. The pygmy skull starts to float in the air.
Eh? So, nasa likod
And
ka, parang, what the heck's happening? Ah!
and then the pygmy skull falls back down to the ground gently, and Beb's eyes she closes her eyes and opens it back, and it's normal again. Bev, you get a vision that kind of lets you feel that it's safe to head further down that bay to take
to
your
head
short.
further down. Okay, to take the short rest. Okay. So yeah, so just wanted to make sure that this is a good place to take a breather and um
Oh,
recover
Mhm.
from what we've been through. So short rest. May ano pa bang she's like it's like almost bloodied.
Okay, you head further down that small vein, and towards it, you reach a dead end heading straight. But then, Bev, you notice on the right side of the stone wall, there seems to be a small opening, partially hidden by a rock, and you push it aside. And it
Mm-hmm,
seems to
mm-hmm.
be a small opening. If you that most of you will be able, all of you will be able to get through if you crouch. And inside, from where you are, you can see that it seems to open up to a bigger area, not that big, but probably big enough for you guys to take a short rest.
Mm. Okay. So she motions the group to enter.
Mm.
oh,
You can
okay. And so we all squeeze through that space.
And after you squeeze to that space, you reach like a small, maybe 15-foot diameter area. About the ceiling's about maybe 10 feet high, but it's big enough for you guys to, I guess, rest, and it's partially hidden from the main pathway, so you feel that it's relatively safe, and it's very fairly easy to guard kasi you have to crouch down and parang kada a little bit do a duck walk to get to your area from the path
mm-hmm.
where you were in. So you guys take a short rest here.
Right.
Yes, please.
Okay. Sure, roll your hit dice and whatnot.
Baka sa hindi pa tayo nag-long rest since before, no? So, nag-short
Yeah.
rest ba tayo since we took a long rest before?
Kailan tayo nag-long rest?
Kasi kita ko, Bev only has half her hit dice eh.
Hindi,
Yun
kasi
pala.
kaya kayo half your hit dice kasi yung nag-teleport kayo. Kinda hit like,
Ayun.
Yeah.
like,
You almost got a party wipe for the teleport.
Yeah,
party
party
wipe
wipe
for
because of the teleport. Cool.
Mm.
Well, technically, hindi siya party wipe kasi naka-teleport safely si XI.
Wow.
So, nag-survive pa si XI, if ever. So, kailangan ko ng hit dice. 10, 20, 17, 27, 44. More.
So Bev will cook something using her fiery battle axe as a stove.
Okay?
Like she'll just fry up something, some parang trail mix food.
Okay.
Make it into some sort of parang, I don't know, empanada or whatever. Na she
Empanada.
that she hands out, tapos
Hmm.
that you can add 1d8 sa total hit points that you gain.
1d8. Nice.
Ah,
2.
ano na ako, fully healed na ako.
Partially healed. Better. Better than earlier. Okay, so what do you guys do after your short rest?
Continue. Dun sa parang short rest, parang, right. I guess, parang before we go, I guess, parang talk to the party, and so I guess we're going, I guess we're looking for the fire giant stronghold, I guess.
Yeah.
Which ordinarily we could have asked. we could have asked. Um, we could have asked the storm giants where it was in the first place, but did we ask in the first place where we were?
Didn't we? I thought we did.
Oh, you know that you're making your way down the stronghold probably.
Yeah, can di ba we saw like the huge
You
parang
met
set of
metal door
gates
at the bottom of the
Mm-hmm.
mountain before
na
you.
parang giant sized gates.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So just recalling where
We just don't know how long it will take for us
it
to
would
get
take
there.
us. Okay.
So do you follow yung sounds nung mining? You head.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so you try to follow yung sounds, mining sounds that you hear. Maybe it takes you about 30 minutes traveling through the main passageway, and you need to travel ahead. Okay. Bev, possibly you're maybe 100 or 60 feet or so of you. You see parang light. You see some shadows on the walls, parang reflected by that light. It seems to be opening. The pathway seems to be opening up to a larger cavern, where you kind of hear the sounds of the pickaxes and the stones being shoveled into carts.
Okay, so well
What do
lit.
you guys? Seems to be well
So
lit.
well lit
Well lit.
ba yung cavern?
Seems to be a well lit area.
Okay, so I
What
go back
do
to
you
the
do?
group to make sure na we turn off the light as soon as we are inside of the opening para they don't see us approaching at least.
Okay. As soon as Bev tells us of what's ahead, I parang deactivate yung gem of brightness.
Okay.
And then we can kind of use the light from coming from that area to just guide us to the lip of the
Holding
entrance, I guess.
holding hands tayo.
Holding hands.
Big hands ta.
Yung mga bulag. Do
Mm.
you make like a stealth? Do you try to approach the cavern stealthily? Or
Yeah, medyo maingay naman, diba? So we feel like it won't be that hard to keep silent.
Malakas pa rin ba yung sound nung pickaxes?
yeah. You know that it's coming from that area. The
Okay.
mining sound.
Baka hindi rin
And yung
nila tayo
activity.
marinig.
So, but still, we try to approach as quiet as we can, I guess, and try to
Okay.
observe what's going on. So,
Okay.
stealth checks.
So, yep. Roll your stealth checks, everyone.
Self check.
Sino mag-roll for XI?
Yung last ng control. Sobrang stealth ng party na to. Except probably for XI and Ray.
Clang, clang, clang. Wow, Ray.
Oh, Ray.
19!
Buti na lang hindi nag-1 talaga.
I will give control kay Joyce.
Si XI. Ay, sure, why not?
Then, super stealthy, except for XI who rolls a 1.
What?
What? Wait, akala ko i-roll ko siya.
I-roll mo siya, I'm just kidding.
How dare you? Core. Ano stealth the? Which one? Oh, diba?
Okay. So, with Beverly leading the party, and the party holding hands so that they're, and you try to hug the wall as as possible. You reach almost you're about maybe 5 feet away, 10 feet away from the main
Nawala ba ako? Ako.
Dwarves. Oh. Dwarves and gnomes.
dwarf
Ooh.
mining. They are kind of huddled in groups of 2 or 3. And you notice that all of them are wearing ankle shackles.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Using sticks and shovels, while while others are pushing the cart further down the ramp.
Are they slaves?
About mga 10 o'clock from you, you see another tunnel baying from the big area. And you see some of the dwarves are pushing carts towards that. And inside that opening, you spot 2 eerie salamanders.
What?
They seem to be standing guard on.
Salamanders?
Yeah, they're like snake-like creatures.
Uh-huh.
The upper half is humanoid in form.
Oh.
There are parang their entire body seems to be on fire.
Are we familiar with this kind of
They
creature?
are slithering across the ground, parang making sure that the dwarves and the gnomes are doing their job.
Oh, no.
Is anyone familiar with this
Salamander.
with these? Oh, yun na yung kanilang race, salamander.
They're salamander.
Yun ang race nila?
They train in an Arcana. Yun yung race nila.
Arcana? Sure.
Arcana. Baka si XI. Let me check. You never know.
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, nice, Bev.
Wow. Okay.
Perfect
Bev
knowledge.
knows that
What the heck?
Bev and June knows that they are not of this plane. They read from somewhere that these creatures are not from this plane. They came from the elemental plane of fire. And this salaman, if you get too close, it hurts to get too close to these creatures.
Oh no.
Ow. Ow.
Are they poisonous or something?
No, it's the heat coming from their body.
Ah, okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Um, do we see any other? So is the way forward only through that chamber?
It seems like it.
Well,
Let's kill them all.
so it's two salamand. Are they large?
They are. They
First question: Are
are.
they
They're
large?
large. They're large.
Oh crap!
Yeah, let's kill them all. Kill them. Kill.
Well, maybe the dwarves and maybe if we
They have like smoldering,
Let's
jagged
save the
spines running
dwarves.
across their back, and their eyes glow yellow.
Hee. Well,
It's so creepy.
if they're maybe if we there's two salamanders and there's two groups of dwarves and um no, not goblins, gnomes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe if we
You see
free
it.
them they can help us.
How are we supposed to free them? How can we?
Naka-chain ba yung like feet ng mga miners or something?
Yeah, their feet are shackled,
Shackled.
so they
Yung
can't
shackled ba
move.
nila yung tipong iisang chain lang tapos nakakabit dun lahat ng paa nila or yung individual na
May
Yung group,
bola.
two to
oh,
three,
yung bola yun.
parang yung parang individually may shackles na nakakabit yung paa nila, and then the chains are connected based on their group so that they don't stray from their group.
Ah.
You see one, you kind of observe and you see one like you see one of the gnomes fall down.
Oh, no.
The salamander kind of shouts something in a language that you can't quite understand, and
Uh-oh.
its tail lashes out on the gnome and wraps around it and picks it up,
Oh no.
throws him back down on the ground. You could see like the part where the tail wrapped around, there seems to be like burn marks.
Oof, crap.
Let's kill
Well,
them all.
well, if pero okay. Well, we don't have a choice. We must move forward. So, I guess, yeah, we do need to kill them.
Nilabas na ni DM yung
Wala na yung
turnover.
ano, no?
Huh?
Wala na yung goat by this time, no?
Wala na yung goat.
Oh,
That's na kayo.
goat, no. Okay.
Well, pa naman mag-summon ng goat si
Si June.
June.
Go.
I guess there's no other way to it.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Does anyone have a plan?
Of course not.
Start firing.
So we just go jump in gung ho. Good.
Isn't that what we always do?
True.
Send XI and Bev first. That's the plan.
Lol.
Yeah, we wait for XI to catch up first. And then XI and Bev will charge in.
Okay, sure. Yeah, XI will take the lead because why not?
Also, why
Okay.
not?
So, I need everyone to make a...
Wait, may Bev, can Bev see kung ano yung weapons ng salamanders? Like may bows ba sila, range weapons, or...
They are holding spears. The spears, the tips and the handles are like glowing in red. Glowing red.
But yung isang spear lang sila.
Isang spear lang sila, yes.
Okay.
Okay, then yung cover na to, how high is it?
about 20 feet high.
Yan, sorry.
20
20
feet.
feet.
20. Tapos sila, being large creatures, they are like how tall?
Uh, they're tall, maybe.
Like
But they
mukha bang
probably won't.
from...
You kind of feel that if you climb high enough, they won't be able to reach you with those spears.
Okay, so Bev is gonna like activate her winged stilettos and carry XI.
Okay.
And so that she wants to get the drop literally on these
The
two
drop.
salamanders.
Okay, so you carry XI. Okay, so roll your initiative, guys.
If
Here
that's
we go.
possible.
Ini.